The number one parent complaint of a failing unit is lack of communications. The typical reason is parents can't find event dates or contact information for unit leaders. The reason leaders don't typically send out that information is because the systems for email distribution or calendars are cumbersome. Using Google Groups for your Scout email distributions is a no-brainer. And there's lots and lots of tutorials on how to create a group distribution list in Google Groups, so I'm not going to rehash all of that. There's only two very important tips that are important for a Scout group. First, when you're direct adding members, what you're going to want to do is use a very specific format. And that format is you type the person's first and last name, a less than sign, then put the email address, right then sign. Of course, separate them by commas. What this does is then sort the people you've added by first name and last name. It is the only way, oddly enough, to do that in Google Groups. And that's important because when you have a parent with the name of hotheavenlybody@gmail.com is actually Timmy Smith's father, which you may not realize 2 years from now when Timmy Smith has left the group. The second tip is under Settings, Email Options, Add Custom Footer Text. In here, you can put your contact information for your Scoutmaster, your assistant Scoutmasters, committee chair, treasurer, pretty much anybody you want, and it'll be placed at the bottom of every email you send. I believe that every email going out to parents should have a calendar at the bottom of the email. I like to keep these calendars in text format and extremely simple. This makes it so that the parents can find the information easily and cannot later say, hey, I didn't know we had an event. I personally maintain that calendar in Microsoft Excel and then just do a simple copy and paste when I send the emails. Now that we have our group email distribution set up, it is time to send a message. Of course, to include the information, the calendar at the bottom, and then following that, all of our contact information. So we'll start with our standard email. Of course, we got the 2-line, the subject, some basic information here. And after this, we are going to go to our Excel spreadsheet and we are going to select all. You can do that by just clicking up here in the upper left-hand corner, going to copy, and then returning to our email and clicking simply paste. As you can see, we now have an email that's ready to send with both an information section, the calendar, and of course Google Groups will add the contact information at the bottom during the sending process. If you enjoyed this Scoutmaster Danny video, please like and subscribe. If you didn't enjoy it, please remember, a Scout is cheerful. While you're here, check out some of our other Scoutmaster Danny videos, focusing on advanced tips for leaders in Scouts and other youth organizations. You're still here? Quick, click on one of the video links above.